A crisis is an opportunity riding the dangerous wind. It's better to be without a book than to believe a book entirely. A little impatience will spoil great plans. A smile will gain you 10 more years of life. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. A man who cannot tolerate small misfortunes can never accomplish great things. Experience is a comb which nature gives us when we are bald. Be not afraid of growing slowly, be afraid only of standing still. Behave toward everyone as if receiving a guest. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without one. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. An inch of time is an inch of gold, but you can't buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. A closed mind is like a closed book, just a block of wood. A closed mind is like a closed book, just a block of wood. Better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. In a group of many words, there is bound to be a mistake somewhere in them. Govern a family as you would cook a small fish very gently. Listening well is as powerful as talking well and is also as essential to true conversation. 2 good talkers are not worth 1 good listener. 1 beam, no matter how big, cannot support an entire house on its own. Better the cottage where one is merry than the palace where one weeps. The more acquaintances you have, the less you know them. He who thinks too much about every step he takes will always stay on one leg. If you want to find out about the road ahead, then ask about it from those coming back. Genius can be recognized by its childish simplicity. There are 2 kinds of perfect people, those who are dead and those who have not been born yet. A clear conscience never fears midnight knocking. Learning is a weightless treasure you can always carry easily. Married couples tell each other 1,000 things without speech. Solve one problem and you keep 100 others away. It is easy to open a store. The hard part is keeping it open. Teachers open the door. You enter by yourself. If you are patient in one moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. Before preparing to improve the world, first look around your own home 3 times. I was angered, for I had no shoes. Then I met a man who had no feet. Do not want others to know what you have done. Better not have done it anyways. A wise man makes his own decisions, but an ignorant man mindlessly follows the crowd. The people who talk the best are not the only ones who can tell you the most interesting things. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Do not believe that you will reach your destination without leaving the shore. A clever person turns great troubles into little ones and little ones into none at all. A bird can roost but on one branch, a mouse can drink not more than its fill from a river. A person of high principles is one who can watch an entire chess game without making a comment. Think about your own faults during the first half of the night and the faults of others during the second half. If you want your children to have a peaceful life, let them suffer a little hunger and a little coldness.